We decided to do our business model canvas on Volt Fuse. Volt Fuse is a headwear and clothing brand based out of Newfoundland, Canada. It is owned by Alex Tenafant. Alex is from Grand Falls, Windsor in central Newfoundland, and he's in his final year of a Bachelor of Business Administration degree from Grenfell Campus Memorial University. The company was started in 2010 as a way to promote local snowboarding. Back then, the company produced headwear in Grand Falls, Windsor and around Newfoundland for local snowboarders in Newfoundland. After a while, Alex started outsourcing production to the United States and into other parts of the world. He's grown the business significantly to produce all sorts of different clothing. As the website says, Volt Fuse is a true rider-driven and owned brand, powered by friends, family, and good times.
For this project, we are focusing on the left side of the business model canvas. This includes the section of value proposition, key partnerships, key activities, key resources, and cost structure. The value proposition can be described as the collection of products and services a business can offer to meet the needs of its customers. A company's value proposition is what distinguishes itself from its competitors. The value proposition provides value through various elements such as newness, performance, customization, brand, price, cost reduction, risk reduction, and convenience. Key partnerships are the network of suppliers and partners that make the business model work. Key activities are the most important activities in executing a company's value proposition. Key resources are resources that the value proposition requires to be successfully implemented. And cost structure refers to the type and relative proportions of fixed and variable costs that a business incurs.
We interviewed Alex to find out about his existing business structure and the history of his business. Based on this, we developed some potential ideas that might be helpful to the business. Alex was first asked about his value propositions. The question was, what are you offering to your consumer and why should they choose you over the competition? He answered that the company had various characteristics that help attract customers, such as creative and unique materials and designs and a driven attitude. He explained how the company has open relationships with customers who understand that their opinion matters. He said that Volt Fuse was visible and accessible all over the world via the internet, and he explained that the company's products were available in stores in Newfoundland such as Freestyle in the Valley Mall in Corner Brook. The next questions asked were, who are your key partners such as delivery providers and suppliers? Is this a partnership or a sole proprietorship? And have you considered integrating a partner if you haven't already? He explained that he currently has a number of suppliers in Canada, and he said that the business is a sole proprietorship so far, but he is more lenient towards the idea of investors than partnering with somebody. He has strong relationships with UPS, FedEx, Canada Post, and Purolator for the distribution of warehouse orders. We then asked what is the motivation behind these partnerships, or in this case, lack thereof. He explained that at the current moment, it is more convenient not to manage any extra employees, but he is open to the idea of expanding the employee base after he completes school.
The next question we asked Alex was, which of your suppliers or partners are sourcing your most important resources? To which he replied, the suppliers in China and Pakistan were the most important key resources. The materials are shipped here and then distribution begins. Our final question for him was, have you ever thought about where you would be located permanently and what partnerships will help you in that endeavor? Alex explained that in regard to headquarters, it seems as though in the future he will most likely stay in Newfoundland. However, he plans to grow distribution internationally and increase the company's online presence and sales. We thought that perhaps partnering with a large sports store such as Sport Chek may be advantageous to selling online. When we asked Alex about his marketing efforts, He explained that he has gotten some athletes in the US, Canada, and Iceland to endorse his products. In 2012, the company was featured on Dragon's Den, which brought a lot of attention to it. He explained that the company holds a well-respected reputation in a niche market. We asked him what he knows about his target market, to which he explained that being a snowboarder himself, he understands the consumer. Staying new and refreshed is very important. He also said that a lot of the products are transferable from snowboarding to skateboarding and thus opening up a new market. We asked if there was any software development involved in the venture. He explained that past experience in software development helped the company, and he realizes the importance of having a strong online presence. Alex then explained to us that he would be interested in developing an app for the company further down the road that could further service his customers.
From the international market, we interviewed a few customers from Japan, Korea, and China. We found out that the Korean market will lean towards the popular worldwide brand, even if it costs more. For Chinese customers, they will go to a professional ski field and rent the gear from there. From the interviews, it seems like people in Japan are willing to buy the winter product more than other two countries. There seems to be a real opportunity for Vault Foods to expand offering their products in Asia.
We interviewed some companies that would be key partners for Vault Foods. The companies we interviewed were Studio, Boathouse, Sport Check, Canadian Tire, and Marks. We were able to get a small amount of information from the managers of these stores, but most of them simply directed us to contact their head office, as they were not aware of the process. Studio seemed to be a very possible partner, as we saw that they carried multiple other Atlantic Canadian brands such as East Coast Lifestyle and Fog Off Clothing. It seems that they may be open to partnering with other local small businesses as well. The manager of SportCheck explained the process of creating partnerships with the store. First, the vendor would have to provide the store with a catalog, and the product would be viewed and or purchased months in advance. Though we didn't get much data, we collected contact information about the head offices of these companies. Alex can be provided with this information to follow up if requested.
Through interviewing various types of customers and suppliers, we have gained a great deal of knowledge about the potential for partnership for Vault Foods as well as what customers are looking for in merchandise. When it comes to Vault Foods' main target market, who are the domestic customers, we understand from our interviews that they are looking for quality in their merchandise for fair prices. Also, they are looking for incentives to buy their particular brand over alternative famous brands such as a bundle with snowboarding lessons or a similar promotion. This would help the brand become more recognizable as well as will increase the customer awareness of the products. We found that even though some people do not currently take part in the sport, most of them would be willing to get involved if there are equipment bundles or promotions to make it more affordable. This is something that Alex should consider offering his customers as part of his value proposition to draw more loyalty towards his company. The business model canvas was updated after collecting the primary data from various vendors about partnerships. We have placed numerous suggestions on the canvas for ways to improve Vault Foods overall. We have checked with SportCheck's headquarters regarding the sale of Vault Foods products, as it is one of the most popular sport accessory stores in the Corner Brook area. Alex also had the opportunity to increase his online presence on the various social media platforms as well as to develop an app for mobile devices to help advertise his products. Social media is an effective tool for marketing, and this will definitely help him gain recognition. We also suggest that he should attempt to partner with the vendor Studio in the Corner Brook Plaza, as they already support local brand, and this will be highly possible that they will partner with him.